starting your next pop culture journey, this is a special edition of In Quest of Geek.
Whether you're a beginning explorer or a veteran hero, we're here to start your odyssey into pop culture on the right notes. Let's arm you with new obsessions and diverse perspectives for your next greatest adventure.
With you on this quest will be
Alex Catherine, your host and professional moderator.
Cole Garrison, your personal geek color commentator.
And JPG, pop culture critic and geek educator.
So start your engines and race to get to the finish line because we're here to build better character.
Welcome back, Brave Questers, on your newest quest, Battle Brackets Best Vehicles for Comic-Con at Home 2021. And we have two very special guests to round out our party. We have Cucumber, felted friend and host from Perception Studio, and TP Huth, theater artist, tabletop RPG, GM, and role player. Welcome to the party, guys.
Oh, thank you. How's it going, everybody?
Thanks for having us.
T, where could people find you if they wanted to see more from you?
Absolutely. So people can find me on Twitter and Instagram at tphuth94. Huth is Huth. I am one of the hosts and GMs of Moon Harbor Heroes, which you can find by searching Moon Harbor Heroes pretty much anywhere. It's a Masks a New Generation actual play, and it just released its 200th episode when we're recording, so probably like a little bit later at this point. But
And if you don't like what JPG says tonight, you can always ask T to kill off his character in the show.
That is a deep
I'm planning on it.
possibility at this point. Oh my god, no! No! What?
Now, Cucumber, we've had you on as a guest on our last battle bracket, so if people saw WonderCon at home, they'll get to recognize you from that. But in case they didn't, can you tell our audience a little bit about you?
Sure. Hey, everybody. My name's Cucumber. I play lots of TTRPGs. I'm an occasional GM as well, but I'm also a host. I like to do lots of stuff. But you can always find me at Perception Studio, pretty much everywhere on the internet, at Percept Studio on most handles because we chose a very long name and didn't think it through. So we'll see you there.
Now, Cole and JPG are just our regulars, so we don't, whatever.
That's not true, right? Cole is one of your incredible representatives for our Tavern Team crew.
Yes.
Oh, well, now there's a lot of pressure on Tavern Team. Yes, Cole, tell everybody about the show that you're on.
Oh, it's not mine! It's official on Comic-Con! Comic-Con news! So yes, I'm with Nathan, Alex. We are part of Tavern Team. We're your introduction to anything geeky that usually JPG wants to talk about.
And JPG, what two shows are you on?
I am on our Dungeon Dive weekly podcast, and that's with Alex, Andrew, and myself, diving deep into social commentary, cultural effect, emotional relevance for stuff. And then I'm also on the bi-weekly Masks RPG podcast as well, too, where we're just about to release our second season pretty soon. So very excited. So all of us, we're all huge, gigantic tabletop nerds.
Yes, and I am on both Tavern Team, Dungeon Dive, and Masks, so you can find me everywhere.
It's weird that she said both and there was three of them.
I know.
Okay.
I realized that partway through. And then I was like, I'm committed. I'm just going to go for it.
Cucumber and T are very worried that you don't know how to count now.
Oh, I'm not worried.
it's okay. You don't have to count to know about fast cars.
Speaking of fast cars, we are doing fictional vehicles today, and I think it's time to jump into that newest quest, which is Battle Bracket. So let's bring up that bracket, shall we?
Oh!
I did that all by myself. There's definitely not somebody with power doing that behind the scenes for us. Shout out.
We should probably thank Ryan, by the way. So Ryan from Perception Studio, thank you so much.
Okay,
yes,
I guess.
we should always thank
Ryan.
you.
Otherwise, he'll edit us out of the video. Hello.
Good point.
Now, we had a bit of a debate going into this. It was originally just fictional vehicles, and then we started arguing about what counted as a vehicle, and are we using space? Are we using underwater, flying? And so we kind of landed on things that could be on the ground. And that way we could do this again in the future and use other locations. So that's kind of how we got to these. And then our producer, sound engineer, Anthony, actually made this bracket to mess with us. So these should be some difficult choices.
It's pretty on brand
I
for
noticed.
Anthony.
I'm already mad at the first two, so yeah, I'm upset.
Well, let's go ahead and start us off with those first two, which is the Party Wagon from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. I didn't hear a woohoo on that one.
Nope.
This hurts.
Cole, do you want to start us off since you kind of already have an opinion?
Absolutely. I am going with the Party Wagon, the TMNT. You gotta go with the Ninja Turtles. It shoots pizza. Donatello keeps the engine going. The Ecto-1 constantly breaks down, and who knows if that mechanic is even like a real mechanic or just getting his face dirty and working on the car. You gotta go with the Ninja Turtle Party Wagon. 10 out of 10. Not even up for a debate for me.
And I feel like...
Yeah, go ahead, JPG.
I feel like, though, Cucumber is real mad right now.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. These are only two of my favorite cars ever. And listen, I don't care about cars, but I love both of these. And what I hate even more is that right off the bat, I have to agree with Cole.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the problem. Like the Ecto-1 is just loud. And it's cool because it was a hearse, but like he says, it's kind of, as a machine, a piece of crap, and it's famously a piece of crap. So I can't fully support it. Plus, it's white, so you know how much you have to wash that stupid thing? No, thank you. Give me the turtle van. It's full of toys that I can use. It's a little gaudy for ninjas that want to hide, though. I've always taken issue with that. But other than that, I would have a great time with that vehicle.
T, what about you? What are you feeling?
I gotta go with Cole and Cucumber on this one. I know, we're starting off strong. The TMNT, so the Ecto-1 did some research. I have notes because that's the kind of nerd I am. The Ecto-1 only ever had one weapon, and it was a proton cannon in the T cartoon. Other than that, it's just a car. But the T is decked out. Like, this has weapons and it shoots pizza and it is elaborate. So I gotta give it to the Party Wagon.
I'm really, really glad that T brought up the proton cannon. This is exactly why I did not pick the Ecto-1.
Whoa.
So, yeah, okay. So here's the thing.
Clean
if that thing
sweep?
ever crashes... Yeah, if this thing ever crashes, it's a war crime. Because that's a nuke that's just going off at that point, right? As opposed to the TMNT van, the party wagon, right? That actually will shoot out pizza and feed other people. You can use it to heal and to hurt, and I'm about that.
I can't believe
I can just walk away right now. I can just go home now. I'm happy.
Alex, is this a clean sweep?
It's a clean sweep.
Yeah!
I honestly thought I was going to be alone here, and I'm floored. But yeah, Party Wagon for me, pizza, I'm down. So I think we should just go ahead and move on to the next one, which is the Batmobile.
Woo!
Oh, JPG, you want to introduce this one? Sorry, I got all excited.
Yeah, sure. So we are doing the Batmobile versus James Bond's Aston Martin. I know we might have done research on all types of Batmobiles as well. So would it be fair to say it's any type of Batmobile as opposed to any type of Aston Martin that James Bond has had? Would that be fair?
Yes, because there was an abundance of both. Yeah.
Okay. So, Alex, I'm going to have you start first.
Oh, okay. Well, I did research and learned things about cars and stuff because, that's me. I don't have no cards.
That's terribly off-brand of you, Alex.
Okay, let's be real. Somebody else did research for me and then sent me the Google Doc.
There it is.
And what it really came down to on this one is, A, the Batmobile can also have a motorcycle. because The Dark Knight. So it's really 2 vehicles in one, and that's already a win for me. And my second reasoning here why I'm going with the Batmobile is that it always has whatever you need, right? It's got shark repellent all over it. That's just the way it works. So if I forget something in my purse, Batmobile's just going to have it. Why? Because it just has everything whenever I need it for the convenience of my story. So as long as it's about me, it's going to have what I need.
Who thinks Alex is wrong?
Me! I do! I think she's wrong.
I would love to hear why, Cucumber.
All right, I'm not saying I disagree. I think the Batmobile still takes us. However, shark repellent is not in the car. That is the utility belt. The Deus Ex Machina of Batman is in his belt, not his car.
Right.
The car is fairly limited.
Not really.
Yeah, well, okay,
Right,
yeah.
That's true, Cucumber.
guns.
They are both beautiful objects of convenience in both properties. However, Batman has no government oversight. So here's the deal. The Aston Martin is designed by the British government, so you know they're not giving him all the toys that he could possibly use. Batman is a rich white man in America. He gets to do whatever the hell he wants, and he does. So he gets the Batmobile.
Which is why it's better.
Well, T, I feel like you might be against Cucumbers on this one, or am I wrong?
No, I am also Team Batmobile. I know so much and unanimousness tonight. The Batmobile, okay, I'm going Nolan versus Batmobile on this one. Nolan versus Batmobile, according to the research I did, can go 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds. The Aston Martin, James Bond's Aston Martin, can go 0 to 60 in 8 seconds. So on a purely like horsepower level, the Batmobile is just faster. And like Alex said, it's so utilitarian. There's so much going on for it. So
Okay,
I gotta give it to the Batmobile there.
Woo!
I didn't think we were going to use science today, so this isn't fair.
They're almost all of these have like full specs on how fast they can go in the real world and also in fictional world. Because I'm a
Which is
nerd.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm against the ladies on this one. I think I'm taking the Aston Martin.
It's a prettier
I
car.
You just really like it when they flip license plates over? Is that just your thing?
No,
It comes with a suit, that's why.
Well, first off, yes, you do have to wear a suit when you're an Aston Martin, so yeah, that is true. But the other thing though is that I'm talking about like, can you actually drive this thing undercover, right? And Aston Martin's a very nice car, but then you have the tumbler, you have a tank going down the street at like 2 p.m. People are gonna have some questions, right? So
right, but if I want to parallel park, which one am I gonna be able to ram cars out of my way to parallel park?
Cole, you're
Technically, they're both
tiebreaking this one,
armored,
man.
so
That is a good point, but Cole is going to be the tiebreaker on this one.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
that's
not.
never
Cucumber
good.
voted Batmobile.
Yar yar.
Wait,
It's 3
I
to
thought-
1.
No, I just said
Oh,
Alex
I
was
thought-
wrong about the capabilities of the Batmobile, not that the Batmobile wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
I hate this so much. I thought
Like
it was.
that.
You're
I thought it was on
all alone.
Cucumber's side.
If
Sorry.
I'm cold
I'm so
and I forgot
alone.
my sweater, Batmobile is gonna provide. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't think the Aston Martin has seat warmer standard makes me very confused. But whatever. Apparently, it's not moving forward.
Yeah.
It's
they had to
not,
take those
but
out to
we're
make
moving
room for
forward.
the oil slick, because it's lame. Lame.
Cole, you
On
want to
to the
introduce
next
our
two.
next one?
I would love to. We have the Jurassic Park Jeep with Jeff Goldblum versus the Flintmobile with Fred Flintstone. I wonder how this is gonna go.
Wait,
but I don't know.
I'm sorry. Does Jeff Goldblum come
Yes.
with the car? Because that's going to change my vote
Yep.
here.
Yep.
It does, T.
Right?
It
Yeah.
does. Please go explain how it changes your vote. Go for it, T. It's all yours.
Okay, so we got to go with like the sturdiness of the vehicle. Which one of these vehicles makes it unscathed out of their respective media? The Flintstone Mobile
Yes.
never gets destroyed by a dinosaur.
Yes.
The Jeep gets its roof ripped off in a dinosaur chase. I mean, one is more sturdy than the other, granted. According to the movie of the Flintmobile can go up to 60 miles an hour. It is human powered. The Jeep can get up to, let me find the note. I don't think any human can run 60 miles an hour, but that's what it says.
Fred can.
That's true. Fred can. It looks like it's just a normal speed Jeep. Right.
So who are you going
but
with,
Jeff
T?
Goldblum, I'm voting for the Flintmobile.
Oh, come on, T! Oh.
Yeah,
Cole, are you
I
unhappy
also-
right now?
I'm 100% Team Jurassic Park Jeep. It comes with Jeff Goldblum. Can you just imagine the backseat commentary as you're driving that thing? Yeah, you lose the roof from a T-Rex jumping down on it, but it comes with those amazing commentary. The Flintmobile, doesn't Dino his head whip right through the top? That's not exactly super sturdy. I want the commentary that Jeff Goldblum will provide while I'm running for my life to help keep me calm. I need calm. I need essence. I need my anxiety to go down. And that's what Jeff Goldblum will bring. Fred is just going to yell at me for steak.
But all you're arguing
But what
about is the
anxiety do you
people.
have in the Flintstones?
Wait, I didn't hear that. What?
I said all you're
What
arguing
anxiety?
about are the
Sorry, go ahead,
people.
Alex.
Oh, no. I want to know what you think of the cars. It is a vehicle, after all. They're just they're an accessory at this point.
Okay, I got you. If I'm in a vehicle, if I've made the decision to actually get in a vehicle to go someplace, I am not moving. I am sitting stationary. Yeah, Fred can go 60, but I still gotta put my feet down and go right with him. I want to be lazy and just either be the passenger or push the gas pedal. I don't want to be powering no car with my own legs. No.
Hey,
Jeep.
Cole,
Yes, Pete?
do you
Yes,
consider a bike a vehicle?
Yeah?
Well
You
then.
can get a ticket if you're
What's
on the road.
different about that?
What's different
What's
about
different
it?
about that?
I never choose a bicycle. That's what's different about it, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Wait,
What was
if the bicycle came with Jeff Goldblum, would you pick the
Oh.
bicycle?
Mm.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, he'd have to sit
Alex-
closer to me, so let's go. I'm always looking for a future ex Mrs. Cucumber.
Hey, Cucumber, you're with me, right, Cucumber?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Cucumber!
So here's the thing. I think the Jeep is. Oh, wait, big question. Is the Jeep automatic or manual? Anyone who
It's
doesn't-
manual.
It's probably manual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm out. I can't drive stick. I'm too short. I can't reach the right things. So I'm gonna go yabba dabba do, and I'm gonna use my awesome feet. And here's the deal: not only can I go 0 to 60 somehow in that beautiful stone marble, but my gams are gonna be throbbing and pounding. They're gonna look so good when I get out of that car. People be like, "Damn!" and it's gonna be really fun.
I was gonna vote for the Jurassic Jeep, but T, you definitely turned me on your side, so I'm going Flintmobile. I'm sorry, guys. It was a compelling argument, which honestly we're not that known for, you guys. So whenever it comes up, I want to follow that up, right? Alex,
my vote
any
doesn't matter.
opinions?
It doesn't matter. Flintmobile already wins, but I was definitely going to go with the Flintmobile, so I think Cole is out on his own on this one.
It's okay. That means I get Jeff Goldblum all to myself. I want to say
Yeah. So really, we're all winners here. We're just all winners.
That's true.
Bracket. Yeah, we're just Next
right,
bracket.
Yep.
All right, Alex, you want to take this one?
No, go ahead. You already started. I'm just going to exist here.
This is a match made in hell. I hate this.
Well, Alex, I'm going to make you go first on this one. This is the train from the Polar Express, also called the Polar Express, or Thomas the Tank Engine.
I mean, this one is so easy for me.
Okay.
But I feel like we have to ask Cucumber first because he's going nuts up there.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a lot of feelings.
I have deep-seated problems with both of these, and I'm gonna have to just talk my way through it. Okay, so here's the problem with the Polar Express. It's full of 1,000 Tom Hankses, and I like Tom Hanks. I think he's great. However, I can handle exactly one of him. I could not
Your
take
hand
that
says
vehicle out and
5.
about. Oh, thank you. And yeah, as far as Thomas the Tank Engine, if I've learned anything about sentient machines, it's that they're going to rise up and kill me. He is not a happy tank engine. He is miserable in every episodic moment of his life, and he's going to take it out on somebody. He has literal fire in his belly. But I gotta go Polar Express because I feel like the train itself doesn't really have anything wrong with it. It's just its occupants, which I can easily take care of.
Okay. So,
well, Cucumber is resulting. He's definitely going to be murdering people when we make this next choice.
Tom
so that's
Hanks,
great.
Apparently,
Yeah, Tom Hanks's.
So I'm gonna go the polar opposite and go with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Boo!
I liked it.
I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna go with Thomas the Tank Engine, and here's why. Thomas the Tank Engine, although miserable, is serving the greater good, right? He's delivering things to others. He's helping others. The Polar Express is very selfish. It's kidnapping children and convincing them to believe in what they believe in, which, you know, in this case is Santa. And
Is it sentient?
well, the intention of the Polar Express, I haven't seen it. I don't know Christmas movies.
I was waiting for her to slip up. I knew it was coming.
But the intention of the train is to kidnap children, convince them that Santa is real. Kids, if you're watching, Santa is real, and convince them to believe in what they believe in. So it's a selfish concept for a train versus Thomas the Tank Engine, which is all about helping others.
The Polar Express has come up too many times on our show with Alex not watching it. So, and I have never seen it as well. Up until this panel. I actually watched it a few nights ago.
Thoughts?
So, here's the
Traitor!
thing. The Polar Express is just a mountain of OSHA violations. Because they fix everything with gum and rubber bands and all this stuff for this train. So when it comes to stability for a train, the Polar Express is just put together with hopes and dreams at this point, right?
Yeah.
In the film, they literally have to fix something with just one hairpin. They connect two cars with just one hairpin. No, that's not gonna work, you guys, and I don't want a lawsuit on my hands. Also, Thomas the Tank Engine has the dankest memes. And if you disagree with me on this one, that makes you a monster.
I will gladly be
Speaking
a
of
monster.
monsters.
I don't want a train that feels feelings. I just
Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Cucumber said it best. Thomas the Tank Engine is a sentient machine. We all know I am not a fan of sentient machines. Yes, the Polar Express kidnaps you in the middle of the night and takes you randomly up north. It has issues. But I would much rather trust my own self on the train to hell than the Thomas Tank Engine. I'm Polar Expressing. Let's go up north, baby.
T,
Our
you're the
first tie.
tiebreaker on this one. Yeah,
Woo-woo.
you're the tiebreaker.
Okay. So I think I'm going to have to end up killing Jason's character off because Polar Express is my vote. It's the single fastest vehicle in this bracket. The Polar Express, the train that it's based on, is a Père Marquette, and it can go up to 70 miles per hour. It would make that trip from the United States to the North Pole in 4 days' time. The Polar Express in the movie makes that in less than 2 hours, which means that train is going 3,360 miles an hour at least.
That just means it can kidnap kids faster.
Yep.
But how fast is that they're not feeling it? It's impressive. It's an impressive train.
Okay,
Battle has
well,
spoken.
so
Fine.
Polar Express wins, but Alex and JPG have never seen such BS before. And if you get that meme, whoever gets that meme is the true winner on this one, all right?
I'm going to go ahead and introduce the next one, which we're switching over to the right side now.
No, why?
And we have
Sorry.
the Magic
emotions.
School Bus versus the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Cucumber, let's have you go first because you seem the least conflicted.
Oh, this is hard. This is super, super hard. Here's the deal. Both of these are magical, beautiful, wonderful machines. I think I have it, though. I have to go with the magic school bus. I have to, because the DeLorean,
It's the right choice.
Hell yeah, I know, but yeah.
What is happening?
So the DeLorean, like, yeah, I can travel through time, that's great. However, it requires such energy, such as plutonium, at least in its earlier editions. And then by the time it's the train, you know that Doc Brown is not sharing his tech anymore post-Biff. So it's like, that's it. It's a dead tech. He's not letting it happen again. Whereas the Magic School Bus, Miss Frizzle's like, take the wheel. Who cares? Let's go inside Arnold. Like, the possibilities are endless because it's literally magic. And I get a pet chameleon, so I'm down. Give me Liz.
That's the problem! Miss Frizzle is just willy-nilly, like, yeah, we'll go up there, we'll go there. Oh, that's antibodies trying to kill us. Because here's the lesson, kids, as we're being dissolved. This is how the body cures diseases. And it's like, no. Give me the DeLorean. I can go back in time. I can, like, go forward. I can go back in time. I can do whatever. I can fly. But where we're going, Alex, we don't need road.
Forward.
Yeah, neither does the Magic School Bus, bud. It clearly flies.
Wait.
Antibodies.
Is Cole alone on this one, you guys?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me. I don't feel good about killing the DeLorean, but it's just right.
Cole, it is another war crime if the DeLorean crashes. That's like, once again, man, we have to vote against war crimes.
I'm just going back in time. All by myself. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
at least that was bad enough to not have a DMCA claim, so...
That's my specialty. That's my superpower.
Okay.
All right, we're
I'm
ready
gonna
for
psych
the next
myself up for the
one?
next one.
Oh gosh.
I have opinions on the next one.
Can I tell you guys
no.
before we do this one? So the blueberry is from Psych, and Grease Lightning is from Grease. But I was literally today years old when I found out that it was Greased Lightning with a D, and not just Grease Lightning based off the name of the musical. So that's what I learned today. Okay, now T, you can share your feelings.
Okay, so I want to take you all back I want to pretend the DeLorean won the last round and take you all back in time for a moment.
It didn't.
Back to the year of 2010. There's a small, innocent child, and that's me, in a production of Grease at her high school. Before she knew that she was trans, she played the teen angel, which is the one who sings Beauty School Dropout, which I've actually performed twice. It's a role I know very, very well. In this costume, which I was going to print out a picture of and show, but then I realized there are people in the background and didn't want to get their permission to have to show it. I wore a robe, which was basically a dress, which is basically saying that if you don't vote for Greased Lightning, you're voting against my trans experience. And
No!
Lightning can be. So.
I think Cole left.
Wow.
I think Cole left.
Oh no!
Yeah. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Cole, you gonna vote against me being trans? You know?
That's not.
Cole, are you a monster? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Ryan.
I was all prepared to fight for the blueberry, and now I can't. But
This is the only time you can use that card. Come on. Dang it. Of course I'm voting for Grease Lightning now. That's beautiful. Sorry, Ryan. Oh.
okay, what I will say in
He's
the blueberry
audibly
defense,
groaning. He does not want to fix this.
since we're leaving the blueberry behind, clearly, I will say Greased Lightning does a lot more damage to the environment because it's a diesel car that flies in the air and then spreads its dieselness all over the air. So, although I am your pro-trans, I'm also anti-destroying the environment. But I will go with you on this one, T.
Steve, this has worked for one round and one round exactly. We are massacring this whole argument next round.
I'm still going
Yes.
Grease.
That's fair. I wanted to get past round one.
Yeah.
What are you voting for, Cucumber?
Grease Lightning, it already won, but mostly because it can fly you off into the sunset like a fever dream, and that is worth the price of admission.
All right, well, let's go on to the next bracket. I wasn't ready.
I asked JPG before we started this if I could use guilt as a tactic, and I
Yeah.
did.
You know
It
what?
worked!
I appreciate it.
It was a beautiful ploy. Like well done.
Wait. So I could use Jewish guilt to get rid of the Polar Express because I am not against that.
Look,
Please go
Alex,
ahead.
Round
Please
two,
go
round
ahead.
two.
Round two and round two.
Yeah, make me feel bad.
All right. All right, guys. Next up is going to be the Hogwarts Express versus the Trans-Eternal Railway from The Good Place. I would like to go first on this one.
All right.
Sure.
So, for one of these trains brings you to heaven, hell, and everything in between. The other one brings you just to school. Now, this is completely off-brand for me right now, but I don't want to go to school.
No.
And on top of this, right? No, one train just brings you to school. And you cannot argue with me that, oh, you're going to wizarding school or all that. No. Everybody gets tired of middle school and high school at one point, right? You're not excited every day to go to that particular place.
At a certain
all right?
point, it becomes a crime, I'm sure, yeah.
Exactly, right? So, if I want to go to all the cool places, also, the Trans-Eternal Railway actually gave us the character of Jason Mendoza in a suit. And if you're going to fight me against that, I quit. I quit this whole show.
I hope you got your papers ready, because it's the Hogwarts Express! It's 100% Hogwarts Express! I don't want to go to hell! The train never goes to the good place! It never
Hell
goes
was
to the
super
good
cool.
place!
Hell
It
was
goes
super
to the
cool in
bad
the good place.
It was
Right?
super cool because we saw what the bosses did. We never saw... Oh my goodness, no. Hogwarts. No. Hogwarts.
Well, we
Here's
are
the
at an
problem,
impasse.
Cole. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so the Hogwarts Express it's just a train, Cole. It's just a normal train. And they sell some
Sorry,
magical
Ryan.
candy on it, but it's just a train. It goes choo-choo and takes you from point A to point B. The Trans-Eternal Railway goes between the good place, the spoilers,
It never goes to the good
medium
place!
and the bad place. No, that's not true, because people from the bad place arrive at the train station on that train.
Yeah, but the good place
But
is
that
still
is
the
the
bad
fake
place.
good place.
It's not actually... Yes! Thank you, team!
I'm still voting for it. I'm still voting for the good place trade.
Here's the deal. It can take me to the medium place, which honestly was the most attractive option.
It really was.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next
Alex,
one?
do you want to get... no opinions from Alex?
I mean,
it won.
apparently my opinion doesn't matter according to Cole. So moving on.
More
It
guilt.
was straight. It was straight.
This whole
up.
bracket's just going to be guilt.
Love it. I'm so invested now. We have the Mach 5 versus the Light Cycle.
Aw, snap.
Yes,
Alex, you
Cole,
wanna go
are you
first?
okay?
Do you want to go first since you didn't go last time?
Oh, are you gifting me the
Alex, we don't have time for that much guilt. We don't have time.
Oh,
we do not have time for
sorry,
that much guilt.
sorry. I'm going with the Mach 5. I feel like the Mach 5
Yes!
can do more, and it
What is
can
happening?
like make turns faster and do other car things faster. Whereas the Light Cycle, as you're cutting people off, you could possibly kill them on the freeway if they accidentally drive into your laser beam.
I don't see the
I
problem.
mean-
Okay, wait, Cucumber, I have another
Yeah.
argument for this.
Okay,
The light cycle cannot go diagonal.
that's fine. Actually, that one can, as a matter of fact. That one is not limited to orthogonal movement.
That is
That's
true.
Yeah,
That's the
but-
Tron Legacy light cycle. You can off-road in that sucker if you want to. It is not
But if we're
limited
taking
to...
care. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not limited to the game grid. Here's the thing. You say the Mach 5 is faster. It's actually not, because everything in the world of Tron is moving at light speed, so time while you're there barely passes, even though you can live a lifetime in the grid. So you're literally moving at the speed of light, turning those corners, obliterating people who would have cut you off. They die. You don't have to worry about them anymore.
But
What?
do you have a monkey in your trunk?
That
No, no,
sounds
no, no, no.
expensive, JPG.
JPG, the light cycle turns into like a handlebar. There is no parking. You just carry it in your pocket.
But there is no monkey in your trunk. I rest
Maybe
my
Did you
case.
poke air holes for it?
They might be
Gee.
changing my mind.
T, where are you voting?
I don't have a strong opinion either way, but the Tron Cycle is a cooler vehicle look. I think aesthetically, I like the light cycle.
And you can put it in your pocket!
Cucumber
I
is
hate
changing
everything
my
about
mind
this.
on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I came in and I was like, I'm like T. I don't really care, but you're making the
How
light
did
cycle
we-
actually sound cool.
And look how sexy it is! Jeez.
How did we vote against the Mach 5 during AAPI month? I just want to point that out there.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, home! Get out of here!
All right, we have our next round, and we're gonna from here on out speed up just a little bit because we've made basic arguments now. So we have the Party Wagon versus the Batmobile. And I'm gonna start it off by saying that I'm gonna stick with the Batmobile because I feel like 2 cars in one is still a win for me. I know I want pizza, but I can take the Batmobile to get pizza.
No!
But pizza's all
It doesn't fit
in
in
the
driveway.
party van. You
No,
don't
it's
even need
shooting
to go
out
anywhere.
of the party van.
Where do you
And it's
think?
inside
Where
it.
do you think it loads? Where do you think it loads, Alex?
What he
I'm
said!
sure the Batmobile would provide. It has everything.
Okay, that's 1 for the Batmobile, 2 for the Party Wagon at this point. Cucumber and T, you got
It's
you're
2 for
either
the
breaking it or
Batmobile.
making it.
2 for the Batmobile.
Here's the thing, the Party Wagon is like the Tonka truck version of the Batmobile, so sorry, Turtles. You can hoof it. We're taking the Batmobile to town.
This
Yes.
you hit me right in the childhood on this one. I hate
There's
this so
gotta
much.
be snacks in there, okay? You know there is. I don't know how he eats it under the mask, but there's gotta be snacks.
Well,
This
the
is-
hole, Alex. That's where the whole mask.
Yeah,
Bottom half
that's
of the
right.
mask is open.
I was like, why did you not? Did you
I
not?
forgot.
Never mind. Okay.
It's,
Right.
He opens.
Yeah.
That's how it- yeah.
That's why, for the snacks in the car. Okay, moving on. Batman takes it.
Okay, look. This next. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Cole.
Let's say we have the Flintmobile versus the Polar Express, and a part of me thinks the Flintmobile is going to move on, even though it has no business moving on. I want to be lazy, but at the same time, the Polar Express kidnaps you in the middle of the night, doesn't tell you where we're going. You just believe on faith. It's because there's also people who like kind of stop believing in Christmas, so they get kidnapped. They get put on the train. They go and
Kidnap.
they get gifts.
Kidnap was the right word.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Flintmobile.
Is anybody arguing against this?
Nah, dude,
No.
I don't trust the Polar Express. Creepy Tom Hanks.
I am.
Oh!
Wait, Jew
I'm
card.
so
I'm
sorry.
playing the Jew card, T. I'm playing the Jew card. If you vote for Christmas, you're voting against me.
I will vote for you. I'm going to save my argument against it, but I will vote with the Flintmobile. I'm a theater gay at heart. Like, I grew up on theater, and singing waiters, like, that's my type of trip. But I tried Red's card last time. I concede. It's the Flintmobile.
Yeah!
Okay, so without the guilt on this one, I'm going Magic School Bus because
It's
it can
Magic
do
School
anything
Bus.
and everything. Yeah.
Magic
Is
School Bus
anybody
for me
going
also.
against it?
No, I think crimes happened in Greased Lightning, so I'm gonna go with the Magic School Bus.
Thank you, Cucumber. I very much appreciate you pointing that out.
Yep.
Magic School Bus it is. Let's go. Oh no.
Oh, come on! It's got to be the light cycle. We have Trans-Eternal Railway versus the light cycle. If you go against the light cycle, it means you don't care about parking. Parking to you is fun and enjoyable, and that means you live in a place where parking is just everywhere. If you live in the cities or anything with more than 10 people, parking sucks. I want to be able to drive someplace, stop, and put my car in my pocket. That is the dream. That is the future the light cycle brings.
Anybody know
Hey,
where
Cucumber.
Cole's logic went? I'm just looking for
Yeah,
it.
there
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, I'm also voting
It
for the
makes
light
sense to me.
cycle, but I gotta say, Cole, have you ever parked a train before? Like, I don't
3-point
Here's the
turn it?
thing.
Like,
I have in video games, and the train can only go with the rail. I need to go against the rail. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Light
I'm also
cycle.
voting light cycle. It's a
show.
more...
Everybody's
Yeah,
going light
okay.
cycle?
I was going the railway, but I got beat out.
You're alone?
Okay.
I'm alone.
All right,
Final
well,
four
that's
with
Max.
2
We have
minutes.
5 minutes to fight for these final 4, so let's
We
do
got 5
it.
minutes. We got 5 minutes. Oh god. We got the Batmobile versus the Flintmobile at this point.
Batmobile.
Yeah, how did? Right?
Flintmobile.
Anybody else?
Flintmobile. If you have a vehicle that caters to your every whim, you cease to be a productive member of society. So I'm gonna go with the Flintmobile. It keeps you literally on your toes. It keeps you in shape, keeps your heart rate up, keeps you healthy, nice and strong. Yeah, Flintmobile for sure.
Okay, that's
I gotta go
1-1.
Flintmobile. I'm going Flintmobile too. The Batmobile is just such like a product of like intense militarization of Gotham City, and like the Flintmobile, no emissions, like super environmentally friendly, super and kind. It's the Flintmobile.
Yeah.
T
Wave of the
convinced me
future
already.
from the past, man.
Yeah, Tea and Cucumber convinced me also. Yeah, Flintmobile's going.
Batmobile has no business being in the final round. It has no business.
Magic School Bus?
Magic School Bus.
Magic School Bus.
No. 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 Light cycle. Light speed. It's the
Cucumber?
closest thing to a Star Wars vehicle.
The light cycle keeps you limited to the grid, so unfortunately it's a nopers for me. I don't want to stay there forever in a fake constructed world. Give me the magic school bus so I can go to
Magic
space.
School Bus! Woo!
And-
Let's do this!
Woo, woo, woo! Oh snap! Magic school bus. Come on.
This has to be if you vote for the Flintmobile on this one, you're insane, right? The Magic School Bus takes the cake, all right?
Well, wait. T had really good points here about the environment.
No,
I'm still Magic School Bus on this one.
I think magic runs on diesel.
Off a little bit.
yeah, magic is zero emissions also. We're just going to assume that magic is zero emissions at this point.
Especially
Cole is so sad.
Drizzle is.
The best part,
Like,
The Magic
the
School
best part
Bus
about this,
is terror.
look at his face.
Here's the thing about the Magic School Bus. You learn about science and how terrifying it is. You are picking horror. You all picked a horror vehicle. You are
picked
going on a
science.
nightmare journey.
What?
It's going to be a nightmare.
Science.
No.
I feel like the redhead freckled kid who's just constantly like, on the bus. Yeah.
Arnold. I'm not
Poor
that
Arnold.
kid though. I don't know. I feel like I'm closer to Miss Frizzle. I would push the magic school bus to its absolute limits. I would be a god.
Well, somebody needs to call Cucumber's parole officer after this, just because there's been a lot of threatening throughout this entire panel.
Just to society at large. It's not targeted. Good luck, lawyers.
But congratulations to the Magic School Bus and Miss Frizzle's class. You have taken Best Vehicle. I think what gives me the most joy is how much Cole is upset right now. So-
Me too. Me too.
Guiding your next pop culture journey, this has been a special edition of In Quest of Geek.
Please check out our weekly Tavern Team and Dungeon Dive episodes and our bi-weekly actual play RPG on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and any other podcatchers. And make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.
And follow us on social media at In Quest of Geek. And don't forget to subscribe to our weekly Twitch streams at twitch.tv/InQuestOfGeek.
And T, one more time, where can everybody find you?
I am on most social medias at TPHUTH94. That's TPHUTH9. And you can find me hosting Moon Harbor Heroes and also playing in Moon Harbor Heroes, which is a Masks, a New Generation actual play podcast that releases 2 or 3 episodes a week, depending on who you talk to. And yeah.
And Cucumber, besides taking over the world, where can everybody find you?
You can find me personally at Cucumber Lives on Instagram and Twitter, but you can also find me at Perception Studio on Twitch, so twitch.tv/Perception Studio, youtube.com/Perception Studio, and now volume.com/Perception Studio, and Percept Studio everywhere else. So come and find me. I like to yell.
And we did want to give a big thank you to everybody who's been working at Comic-Con International. Because of you guys, we've been able to have 2 Comic-Cons at home, WonderCon at home. You guys kept us going, kept the geek happening, and we really appreciate all the hard work that you guys have been doing to put Comic-Con at home on. So thank you so much.
Woo!
Thank you.
And thank you for listening and watching, Brave Questers. And remember, use what you've learned today to build better character.